Hello everyone and welcome back to Witcher 3 Blood and Wine expansion. I am Ziyal. And starting off, I'm kind of just checking out some stuff in town before I go searching.
A Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint.
He's got a name.
I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I roamed about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Ahaha, see what I mean?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Ziyal, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Hand gestures.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Ziyal's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Yeah. How'd you get a prince to know,
This elven master. How'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Ziyal saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was.
Wow.
Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grandmaster while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Passionate for it.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Okay, wait. What is it about the manticore? But we're gonna go griffin.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Toussaint and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Toussaint, but you may wish to search them.
Okay. Oh, wow, it tells us about all of them. Manticore, huh?
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the far east. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Ziyal slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years.
Start search there, got it. About the bears. Go Bears.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Ziyal took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Toussaint vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed, the bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Toussaint estate. As it turned out, the witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Alright, caught.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin.
Oh, the cat's
Possibly
going.
a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
And last.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet a well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
There we go. Well, let's see what you got anyway.
What do you have on offer?
So for the most part, what I was looking for here is let's unlock the diagrams, or how to find the proper diagrams for the high level stuff. So that way we can work on that in between some of our stuff, because the Witcher gear is absolutely the best of it. Like, let's just say now that I'm finally at a master, or whatever, Grandmaster level and block bonuses. Oh, so they have to. Okay, they want to upgrade to that, but there we go. But my master crafted Witcher level boots are, which is the best that they go. Okay, just making sure. They are all set, right? So that way, we'll just do the repair equips. So I don't have to worry about it. And actually, since you are in armor, I want to say some of the stuff I don't want. Like this and this. Okay. Oh, lost its thing, unfortunately, but what can you do? Alright, anyway. Thank you very much. Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell. Good luck on the path. So yeah, see, this is where it opens up everything and its mother in terms of stuff. But you'll see that even though I lose a little bit of armor, if you will, plus 10 sign intensity and damage against monsters, this is the reason why you want to get Witcher gear. And the Griffin set, if you notice, when it becomes Grandmaster quality, basically you get an idea where the sign's easier to cast, and Yarden traps are increased, yada yada yada. And there's a bunch of cool stuff that you can do by doing this particular path. So that is, and for example, right now I got this going on here, right? This was my best one I got. Why not? We'll be wearing these boots. So there you go. Upgrade, make Igni stronger. But let's see what exactly and how high these quests go for the scavenger hunts. So they're all around 40. So that's kind of cool. So right now, so basically we're going to work on the main quest, so we are taking care of the Cage Au Fou and such, but then gives us an opportunity to go searching around for each of the different schools and kind of see stuff. Like, I know nothing about School of the Manticore. I remember the Wolf School having to do that, and I wonder if I'd have to go back to actually like get diagrams for the Wolf School, because that was like something you had to do actually in Kaer Morhen or whatever. And I wonder if Manticore was included in the other ones. I'm not positive of that. But anyway, that is not the here, no, it is there. What we are trying to do is we are trying. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to have that quest selected. What we need to do is get back on our main quests. Look for the White Slayer. Very quick reminder of what we are seeking out. It is the Spotted White, vulnerable against necrophage oil, Igni, and Yarden. Okay, so just might as well, so before you forget, put your proper oil on your blade. Always have that in your sword. For you will always be fighting these guys. And there we go, there. And now we have loading screen of joys. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go from the south. Okay, so I'll cut this loading screen out. Be right there. Okay, loading screen's over with. It was actually not even that long loading screen at all, but I just took care of it. Another thing that's also you will be noticing as time goes on. I don't know why I go faster. It's weird. Roach doesn't want to go any faster.
Slow now.
Do you wanna go faster? No? Alright. Well, apparently Roach wants a scenic view of the forest as we go. But I'm also looking for certain things so I can craft Superior Swallow. Basically, all these sort of things I'm crafting to try to make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, let's go off the beaten path. Maybe now you'll wanna go faster? No? You're good? Alright. I'm not sure what's up with you, Roach. I don't know why he doesn't want to do this, go any faster. Oh, okay. We have found the estate. Somewhat.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, okay. You've done your job, fine. I have enough mushrooms for days, so I'll tell you that much. Okay, it's probably one of those needing to enter the exact way they want you to enter. Or maybe not. We'll see. So.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Yeah, what would that be, you think, huh? Huh. This is odd.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Great.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. You just mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Okay. Just making sure if there's anything interesting outside there. There's something out there, but it's probably just necrophages, and we'll be hitting these as we go along.
Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
What's inside of here? Ah, is it a book? For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. Never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, only can't stand witchcraft sorcery. I have to visit herbalist. Dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's driven by pain, so strong I can't see. Then an herbalist, repulsive old crone, looked at me and she had seen a monster. Gave me some cursed mixture to drink twice a day. It's not helping. Today, like every day, I looked to the mirror and was lost for words. Did you check for wrinkles or bags, or my eyes would say, no wrinkles. But I'd rather there were. I'd have hair growing on my breast. It's horrible. It's got to be those damned herbs. Went to herbalist, smashed her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what happened to me and legged it. My family's starting to suspect something. I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing faster and faster. I tried to put the idea in my head, but I can't hold back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that led to this, but curse placed upon me with the old beggar, whom I had to chase off that one time. To find out, when to hire someone to fire herbalist. I cannot think of anyone. It's getting hard to write. Moment of some family. Eat. I want to eat. No, spoon empty. Spoons hurts. It hurts. Mere lies. No. Ah.
The girl realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Poignant. Well, we'll have plenty of spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Captain Quicksave says hello.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Spoon key.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Okay. Certified as added for auction. Antique spoon forged the Kirsten Stone's workshop belongs to Signating Circus, owner of the peasantry. Interesting.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Yeah.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
So many spoons, so
White's
little time.
obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Well,
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
Yeah.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
What's the name?
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Oh, these spoons. And decaying letter. Dear Master Levasseur, I know took Alice for pay. I've no assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I've drawn you out here and what can I meet in person. See, in my present condition, kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me as the person whom I meet, and is flipped by a curse, or as I hope, why I've turned to you. The side effects meant to give you time to go by herbalist. Soon after visit, the herbalist disappeared without a trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness. How are you to find her? When you do, learn as much as the message she gave me, as suffering as a result of wickedness, and make her provide an antidote. Sure have ample wealth and reward you with no small part of the services. Turn to suffering and swallow the herbalist, please let her go. I have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse only gods can cure. Cast upon by a certain beggar came to the manor while I was hosting a soiree with a few friends. If I can find that vagrant, I'll pay you double. Sadly, all I remember is that he sold mirrors. Whereas not much aid to your hunt, consider his talents and wish you the best luck. Okay. So,
Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Interesting. Okay. Blue is the color that we're looking for. And yeah. Perhaps there's more outside, but I'm just giving it one last little look through here. So it looks like I did miss something, unfortunately. Maybe I do need to read every single one of these guys as well.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
Yeah,
No spoon
they were
you have
obsessed.
shall say to you,
Said it quite a bit.
never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Oh, I wonder if that's, I mean, either which sentence to search the lair. Yeah, well, I'm doing that. I've already looked at all these spoons. Is there anything else? I wonder if I need to go
None shall sit and dine with you
to
at
your table.
No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in
Oh,
the
wait.
mirror. None shall sit and dine with you at your table.
Gonna say,
No spoon you have shall say to you,
it's hard to see
shall you
this.
wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay, we got ourselves a nice creepy lair here.
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
So many spoons, so little time.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tiny. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Okay.
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Nice.
White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
So,
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
from the boudoir. Hide here. Not at all creepy. That's the spoony wet, alright. Let's try to lift the curse.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Ooh. Wow. Just like visiting the in-laws, right?
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Right. Let's not use spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Hopefully I got that right.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Something seems to be working. Geralt's looking a little worse for the wear.
I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay. Dang. Came from nowhere. Oh, there's so many of them. Whoa. Where did all of you guys come from? Oof. That didn't seem to help much. Let's try. Oof. Let's see if I got a different one. Yeah, oof. Oh, nope. Dang, that hurts. One. Ooh. Oops. Same what I meant to do, but. Oof. That was a fun little battle, huh? Well, at least we got lots of essences for this. And unfortunately, do I still have it equipped? I do. There we go. There goes toxicity to worry about. Yeah. And we're just going to kind of play this one out as if... Because normally we like, meditate, I need more potions. But I'm going to try to just gather what I need and continue on with the quest. You died in a weird spot, didn't you? But that's a lot. I killed a lot of those things. I deserve their guts. What I went through. Which was... The last one was here, right? Okay. Spectre. I have to look more up about those things. Guys, those are some crazy dogs. Yep, and there's gonna be more of them. You know what? So we need to look that up now. So, bestiary. It looked like it was actually a specter. Yeah, it was. Alright, so moon dust, specter oil, Exy, and Yarden. Okay, so I was on some of the right things. So let's just make sure we got ourselves the right oil on our blade and move from there. Spectre. Oh, that's right, I have crap spectre oil. Okay, and the bombs I equipped. I think I already have moon dust, don't I? Yeah, okay. Yep. And Quinn, of course, is our best buddy. So... We're still trying to follow the smell. And of course we'll have more of these guys to deal with. And close enough. Not too bad. Not too bad. That was just a heck of a nice surprise that kind of came over me. And of course we have... Is there more? This is Bart. Oh, okay. There she is.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Take you someplace safe.
Nice. Been there for years and years. Now she's an old woman. All that she didn't particularly mention her looks of being a great beauty or whatever, but we solved the puzzle. Is this my pad? I think it's my pad, yeah.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here.
I have great
Don't worry,
guess.
sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Too scarce.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Well, figured it out.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Alright. Yeah, let's,
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should...
What do you think, baby?
Shall we...
I want to talk about the grounds.
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolius's garden to its former verdancy?
I like herbs in the garden.
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolius's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Shrubbery. Let's do this.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, no. Broach can
Put a
chill.
pin in this for now. Remember,
Not the
I don't have more
slightest
money.
problem, sir.
Boom! Was that one thing? That one quest? Doing it the way that I did, was that enough? Because to level me up to 40? I think it was. Dang. Yeah. Not too shabby. So let's report back to Regis Philbin and see what he has to say. 800 experience points, and I guess fighting those Barheasts along the way, it all turned out to be enough, which is nice. I'm happy about that. And since you're here, might as well. Wonder, where is the fast travel thing here? Or is it not that far to go? It's far enough. Let's... Oh, okay. It's really close. There it is. Alright. So, let's go tell Regis how we took care of things and see what the next thing he wants us to do is, huh? Come on, Regis. Okay, I'm back. Now, just in case anything nasty has shown up or whatever, we'll have a little meditation on the subject. So that way I'm not quite so in trouble if I fight things. They really like to mess with your toxicity, I've noticed a lot. So it's something I'm going to look at improving. And now at least I can go through the front door. What's growing here? Oh, mushrooms. There's mushrooms. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Cool place to live if you're gotta be hanging out here. Hey, what's going on over here? Royal Lineages of the North. You may read that if you wish. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, yeah, Vampire Hunter Regis. So this is basically his backstory. Alright. Feel free to loot this. You value human life dearly if you're killed when forced to do so. They do not in fact need to drink blood nor survive. We treat as someone who treat alcohol. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not too shabby. Was it written by Dandelion? I didn't really check. But it's kind of a nice little touch, because I certainly haven't read the Witcher books. Although, gotta admit, kind of interesting to now, perhaps.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Yeah.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshamudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Wow.
Teshamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village.
Jeez.
This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
That just knows that hat. Yeah, I'm gonna need to
Little
prepare.
expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Okay. So the idea is that, yeah, they give you a lot of experience on the main quest, so don't make sure you get leveled up. But, like I was saying before, did I loot this? Oh yeah, nice. Things to sell. We need money. I need money because I spend it all. I'm like, let's get a bigger thing. I want an herb garden. Look at me, Mr. La-di-da. No, but the idea is that I would like to spend a little time. There we go. Oh, can I knock it out this way? That's kind of funny, isn't it? Anyway, but what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to start working on getting at least a little bit of the Witcher gear crafted, which means finding some recipes for it. And if they're saying it's level 40, then I should be able to do so. So we'll be starting with the Griffin School, and let's see where that will take us for the future. Treasure hunts, Griffin gear. Okay, so in the world map that is located all the way over there. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of a place to go, but the idea behind it is that hopefully the hunt there will be simple enough. I do have to actually look and see, is it worthwhile for me to wait? Because I need like 3 ability points if I want to do to increase stuff like this. But like I think the one that I really wanted to do was draw magic which restores increase by 50% their own damage dealt. Yeah, that's pretty darn good with the whole cold thing going on. Or, I mean, there's lots of things to look at, but the fusion system is what's most interesting. I mean, so the idea is that that's how it'll work. We'll probably work it, but it means I'm really spending a lot of points right now. So ability points, so be kind of waiting and then getting them up there. But anyway, point is, I'll be taking care of getting some Witcher gear acquired, and that'll be the next episode. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching this current episode, and I know I've been kind of rambling on here, so I do appreciate the patience. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will be recording more and more and have some more for you next time. So thanks again, and I will see you next time. Take care, y'all. See you then.